Hey traders, in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about the state that you are in when you're looking at the market, or basically when you're trading the market. What sort of mind frame, what sort of state are you in your trading? So let's actually get straight into it. The reason why I want to do this video is because I think it's a major thing that I see out there when people are trading. And they're analyzing and they're trading the markets and they're trying to become a really good trader, but there's some fundamental flaws, right? And we all know that for you guys that have been involved with the markets right now, we all know that literally 90% of your success comes from your psychology, your mindset, and then the other 10%, right, is really having the mechanics, right? Looking for your exact pattern, looking for your exact setup, being consistent at taking that setup, and so on and so forth. But the mindset and all that sort of stuff really comes down to a few things. Firstly, do you have any pre-market rituals? Now, what I mean by that is the most successful traders. I've been very fortunate enough to being coached by 4 different 7-figure traders. And at least 2 of those traders that I've been personally being coached by, one thing that really helped them was making sure that they were getting into a state of mind where they're clear in their mind of everything on the outside world, businesses, activities, personal stuff, and clear in their mind, and to be able to see on the charts and to be able to read the charts and see the charts for what it really is, not what you're trying to do, and to be able to get yourself into a nice calm state. See, what I used to do, which really hurt me, was I used to be, I'm a very excited guy by nature. So as I'm a very excited guy by nature, I would get very excited about these bars, and I'd you guys have probably seen my videos, right? Do you know what time it is? And I'd be very excited. Well, I realized over time that that style, that energy that brought to the market creates an emotional swings. And when you're trading the market, you want to be trying to stay as neutral as possible, because you want to be able to have, when you're viewing the market and when you're trading, you want to have a non-emotional, non-biased view when trading the markets. Now, how can you do that if you have so much stuff going on in your life, where if you are trading, you're not being present with the markets? And 2, how can you do that when, I forget the other point I was going to say there, but the thing is that how can you, so if you're trading the markets, right, and you're looking at the markets, one of the worst things that I see people do, right, is they're trading the markets, but what are they doing? They're watching YouTube, they're looking on Facebook, they're doing all these different things, and you're not being totally present with the markets. One of the most important things I've learned from my mentor, one of the things that's made massive difference in my own trading, is when I'm trading the markets. You know what I mean? I'm 100% present with the markets, and I'm not focused on anything else, and I'm looking at the markets as it is. And I'm looking at it from a non-emotional, non-biased view. I'm like, okay, market, tell me what's going on. And my job is then to just read the charts. Makes sense? And so if I'm reading the market and I'm trading the market, then I need to have some pre-rituals to get myself clear, right? So that's where like Ray Dalio talks about meditation. One thing that's really helped me is doing a short-term little meditation before I look at the market, to clear my mind of all the crap that may be happening in my life, and then to be able to look at the market and say to the charts, okay, charts, tell me, what are you really trying to tell me? Like, who's in control, and what is the chart really telling me? Makes sense? So being 100% present in the moment and not thinking about everything else is a big factor. Too many traders are trading the markets, but they've got all these other stuff going on in the background, and it's not allowing you to be totally present. You know yourself, if you're present more, 100% focused on what you're doing, then you're going to make much better decisions, right? And that also comes back down to what sort of state are you in when you're trading the markets? Are you in a nice, calm, peaceful, relaxed, present state? I mean, nice, calm, peaceful, which means you're not worried, your emotions are calm, you're not fearful, anything like that. If you're in that sort of state and a present state, well, guess what? In those states, you're likely to make much better decisions. So this is when it comes to pre-market rituals or whatever you're going to call them. there is some things that it's important to be able to do that. Now, firstly, it all comes back down to, do you know exactly what you're looking for on the charts? Again, if your last 10 trades are different to each other, then that's where you need to start. You need to start on just be able to take one, one setup and then look for that and only take that setup. But when it comes down to trading that setup, is that if you're in a very high alert state, if you're in too many trades, if you're over trading, guess what? You're going to miss trades that did meet your plan, and you're going to watch those trades run on and you not be able to get into that. So the best thing I can say is, one of the best things that's going to help you become a much better trader and be able to read the chart as it is today and not trying to put your biased or opinion on there, trying to be right with the market. Because the more time you try to be right with the market, the more time you're going to be wrong, because the market is always right. And even if the market looks like it's going to go up or go down, you've got to be able to say, okay, market, tell me what's really going on, and read the charts properly when going into that. Make sense? So if you are struggling with your trading right now, I guarantee you that a lot of it comes down to your state that you're in. Are you present with the market? Are you 100% focused in this moment right now? Or are you focused on the bill you've got to pay, or your sister did this, or your wife did this, or anything like that? Because without that presence, now, if you can get that really 100% present in the moment and looking at the market and be present with it and have that nice, calm, emotionally state where you're very, very calm and you're not letting that ego get involved, say, quick, get in, you're going to make better decisions. And so therefore, you're going to become a much, much better trader. After being mentored by 4 different 7-figure traders, I've realized they all have some things in common that actually help them do really, really well in the markets. So I'm actually putting on a free training where I'm going to walk you through the 7 simple but powerful universal laws to becoming a consistent profitable trader while achieving a very high success rate without spending 13 years trying to figure it all out. Plus, I'm going to walk you through the absolute details of my #1 trading system that I trade every single day. The very first link in the description, click on that and you'll be able to go check it all out and be able to go see this free training. And I'm going to walk you through every single detail of these 7 universal laws so you too can start to have the odds on your side. So go do that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.